Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a short video on some troubleshooting with stairs. So what I'd like to do here is just make a stair together, make a fire stair together, and we can edit and handle all the different quirks of a stair together. And if you do exactly what I'm doing here, it's essentially exactly what I've asked you to do in the assignment. So let me focus in on one of these fire stairs. So let's add a fire stair in here. So let me just show you a view of this, a 3D view of this location. So I am going to go up. Now, here is a little tip for 3D views. Let's just talk about those for 1 second. I have a bunch of 3D views here. 3D architectural. Okay, so there's just a 3D view focusing on the architectural elements that I've been playing with. 3D stair. So this is my ornamental stair. So you saw this in my previous lecture. And 3D stair 2. So this is another, looks like 3D view of the same area for whatever reason. And 3D view 1 looks like a camera eye level view, perspective view of that main ornamental stair. So I am actually going to delete that view. I'm just going to right click on it, click delete. Since I already have one of these, I'm going to right click on this and click delete. So all I have here is 3D architectural 3D stair. Now let's say I want to make a new 3D view of the fire stair area that I'm about to work on with you in this video. Okay, so I'm going to go up. Now, both my 3D views here are accounted for. I want to keep these. I don't want to mess with those, okay, because I'm going to use these to design and play around. So what I'm going to do is go up to the little house and click it here on the quick access toolbar, the default 3D view. So I'm going to click that, right? And now look at my list over in 3D views. I have this 3D view that we can change and we can have it become whatever we want. And I have these other two that I've renamed. Now, let's say I want to do a 3D view of the fire stair over here that we're about to do and the fire stair over here. Okay, so let me go to level 1. Yeah, so this fire stair and this fire stair. I already have a 3D view started for this one, but I want another one for that one. So I'm going to go up and click the little house. Now watch what happens. It takes me right back to the one I already created. And I'm like, hey, Revit, what the hell? I want to make a new 3D view for that other fire stair. The reason is because we haven't renamed this yet. Okay, so I'll right click on this and I'll call it 3D Fire Stair 1. Okay, or to be more specific, I probably should have called that Fire Stair West. That's the one we'll build together. Now I've renamed it. So now I have 3D architectural, 3D fire stair west, and 3D stair. Now, if I want to make one for that one, I'm going to hit the 3D button. And now take a look. I have now another copy. And I can rename this one now 3D stair. Fire stair, come on. Fire stair east. Okay, so that looks good. So that's just how you make 3D views. Now, by renaming it, you're essentially saving it as a copy of a view. Okay, that's a little weird that Revit does, but you'll get the hang of that and not think twice about it. So 3D Fire Stair East and 3D Fire Stair West, they kind of look the same right now. So let's go ahead and let's edit our 3D Fire Stair West to be a nice view just focused on this area. So first thing I'm going to do is close all these other windows. So I just have this one open. And okay, so here I am, Fire Stair West. So I'm going to turn on a section box. And let's just kind of bring this guy in around the area that I'm interested in, which is probably about right there. And right there. Okay. Now, so I got the section box. I'm going to go ahead and hide that in the view. and I'm going to hide this exterior wall so I can see my area where the stair is going to occur. Now, first thing I could do here is I got to get rid of that structure in there, right? Because that is right in the area that I'm going to build the stairs. We can't have that there. Now, remember, the structure file is linked. So you would have to go to the structure file and delete them, or you can simply tab and select these in here and just hide each one individually. That's actually a good way to do it because then the structure sort of stays and we're not deleting anything, but we're just not viewing it where it shouldn't be. It's your call how you want to do it, but you definitely want to make sure that in, say, your level 2 framing plan, you don't see them as well. See, my level 2 framing plan, they're still over here. So you would have to delete these first 3 for sure. Okay. So let me go to 3D Fire Stair. All right, now I'm going to just change some of my graphic display settings for this view. I'm going to do shaded. I'm going to put on ambient shadows. That looks pretty good. So I'm getting a nice clear picture of where I'm trying to build. So we're going to build a simple fire stair right in here. Okay, let's go to, I want to turn on one other thing in my graphic display settings. The smooth lines with anti-aliasing, which makes everything look real pretty. Oh, there, that's better. Kevin feels better. All right. So I'm going to go to level 2 floor plan. All right. I'm going to build my stair on the level 2 floor plan. I like doing it that way because I can see everything being built. In a level 1 floor plan, it gets cut off by the fact that a floor plan's cut at 4 feet. Everything above it gets dashed, so it gets a little confusing. So I'm going to go up to stair. There we go. I'm going to leave it on assembled stair, 7-inch max, 11-inch tread. That's fine. I'm going to leave all the defaults right now, but I'm just going to double check that I am going from level 1 to level 2. Okay, let's just build it. Don't worry about where it is. I'm going to do a simple switchback, right? So we have 26 risers. That in half would be 13 risers and 13 risers. Is that right? Did I split that right? Oh, let's try again. I'm going to hit the red X up here and just get rid of it. Let's start again. Stair. Okay, let's go all the way. All right, 26 risers would be, 13. I think I just clicked in the wrong spot, and 13. Okay, I've made the switchback shape, and I'm just going to hit the green check and to accept it. And let's click on that stair because guess what? I didn't change the settings when I made it the second time, so I need to change this from level 1 to level 2. Hit apply. Now let's go to our 3D Fire Stair view, see what we got. It actually doesn't look too bad, right? I mean, let's see if I can. There we go. Sometimes this helps, by the way. If I try to rotate right now, sometimes it makes it rotate about a weird location. If you click more on the structure and then do your rotate, it should navigate a little nicer. Okay, a couple issues with this. I can tell that this is crashing into the wall over here. The stairs look awfully narrow for the space. The railing doing that weird jog there. So let's do one thing at a time. Let's just start editing these stairs how we want. So, okay, let's move them first. So I'm going to just hover around the stair until the whole thing highlights. And I'm going to move it over just so I can see the whole darn thing, right? Okay, there it is. So first things first, let's click on the whole stair and let's go up to Edit Stairs. Okay, I'm going to grab the first run here and I'm going to change the run width from 3 feet to 5 feet. Do the same with the other side, 3 feet to 5 feet. Okay, landing depth is a warning I get. Landing depth is less than the run width. So on a typical stair, you want this width to be retained all the way up. So the landing needs to be that same depth. So let me click on that on the landing. Notice I can click on the support of the landing and the landing itself. You want to click on the landing, and I'm going to change that to 5 feet. Okay, now that's crashing in the wall. I'm just going to click in space, and I am going to click the green check for now. And now I'm going to select the whole thing and just move it over again. I just want to move it around. Okay, it's starting to fit into the space. Let's mess with it a little more. I'm gonna push the whole stair so it lines up with this column. So I'm gonna select the stair, go to move. I'm gonna grab this corner. I'm gonna put it over in that corner there. Okay, so right now there's a gap on this end. I'm not worried about the gap over here. I'll leave that. So I'm gonna select the stair again. I'm gonna do edit stairs. And now I'm gonna move this run over to the side. So I'm just gonna go up to my align tool, click the wall, and I'm going to click the edge of the support here, and the whole thing just moves over, and the landing adjusts, which is very nice. Okay, I'm going to hit the green check. Let's see what we got. Now we have a nice wide fire stair that looks a little more correct. Now we have a couple problems. First off, we keep getting this jog in the railing, which honestly doesn't matter too much for a fire stair, but let me show you how to fix that. And then when they get to the top, they just fall to their death, right? So we have to figure out a way to get them off of the stair and into the building. Okay, there's a couple ways there's 2 ways to handle that. Let's handle this weird jog in the railing first. Okay, back to level 2 floor plan. What we need to do is make the landing, see how the landing is basically a rectangle? We need the landing to be a U shape. So I'm going to have it go 2 steps in over here and U around to 2 steps in over here. And then the stairs will start. So the stairs will come up, you'll walk straight, around, straight, and then up again. So I'm going to click the stair, hit edit stairs. Now here's what I want to do. I want to click this landing right here. Now, if I move the landing around right now, it's only going to stay rectangular and it's going to stay this automatic sort of component. I want to convert it to a sketch. So I'm going to go up to here. See, it says convert. I'm going to click that. Now it's basically saying you can't go back if you do this. And that's fine. Just hit close. Okay. Let me select. I select in space. I'm going to select that landing again. Now look up here. I have a new option, edit sketch. I'm going to click that. Here is the boundary of my sketch, right? The boundary of my landing. So I'm going to go up to boundary. I'm going to click line, and I'm just going to draw a green line from here to here and over, and from here to here and over. And I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to delete this one, and then I'm going to clean up this edge by doing my trim extend to corner. See, now I have a U shape, but it looks like my stairs are crashing in. Let's just hit the green check, see what happens. It's getting a little pissy because the stairs are crashing into that landing. Just click unjoin elements. Okay, so I'm going to grab this side of it. I'm going to move it down. I'm going to grab this side of it, and I'm going to move it down. Okay, right now they're separated. That's fine. And now I'm going to go to my align tool, and I'm going to click the edge of the landing and the edge of the stair. I also want these to line up. And I'm going to do edge of the landing, edge of the stair. And I also want these to line up. There we go. Something like that. Do you see how I have a U shape now? And now I can, let's just hit, I'm going to go back into the landing, do edit sketch. And I'm going to grab this little run line and just extend these out so the stair knows. And now I'll hit the green check. Hit the green check again. Let's see what we got. Okay, my railings have ironed out, so that looks good. So you walk in, go up, everything looks good. Now I know that was odd. Okay, I know that I just threw a lot at you there. So when you are editing stairs and making things sketchable and stuff like that, you're just going to have to practice this a couple times. Okay, so let me just go in here again. I'm going to click the stair, click edit stairs. Now remember, my landing, I've already converted and made editable. So now I can edit the sketch and I can actually change my landing to actually go into here and really take up the whole space if I wanted to. But I'm just going to leave that gap there. That's fine for a fire stair. Hit the green check. Now I'm out of the landing editor and I'm back into the stair editor. So I kind of went 2 levels in. I could go to this rise and run. I could convert that and edit that sketch, or I could go to this rise and run, convert that and edit that sketch, meaning I can make it a real curvy stair if I wanted, but this is just a fire stair. But I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to hit the green check, and our fire stair is basically complete at this point. So let's go and take a look. Okay, we still got to work out the top, but I can also grab the railings here and I could change it to a different handrail, something like that. Guardrail pipe, maybe I'll do that. Oop, not rectangular, I want guardrail pipe. There we go. This looks like a more traditional fire stair. Typically, you probably wouldn't have this handle on this side. You would just have a handrail over here, but I'm just going to leave mine in. Okay, so how do we get these people off of this thing? Okay, there's 2 ways to do it. I could draw a landing up here, or I could just edit my floor plate to poke into the space enough to get people on the stair. So why don't we do that way first? Let me go to my level 2 floor plan. I'm going to tab through this edge here so till I get the floor plate. There it is right there. Okay. Now I'm going to go up to edit boundary. And I'm going to adjust this to make a little notch come in here. So I'm going to just go to my boundary line, go to my line tool. I'm going to draw a line right here and right there. Okay. And I am going to trim up these edges. Okay. So my stair plate goes like this, comes in a little bit and goes back out. And I'll hit the green check. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, fine. Can't do that. Go to the 3D stair. And now look what we have here. We have a little platform where you can, get on and off the stair. All right. Let's add a railing just right here. Okay, because we don't want people to, again, fall to their deaths. So if I go there, let me get this label out of the way. I'll just push that. I don't know, there. Okay, so now let me go up to railing. And I can do create. Now look what it says, modify, create railing path. And I'm on the line tool. So I want that railing to go right here. We'll start with that, okay? And I'll hit the green check. Let's take a look at what we have. Hey, not bad. I'm going to grab that railing. I'm going to change it to the same style, guardrail pipe. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I could move it in a little bit if I want. So let's see here if I can select it. Let's do with this little arrows. Those won't do much. Well, I don't want to do that. Let me just move this maybe to about there. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. Okay. So that's one way to do the fire stair. Now let me show you a different way. Instead of doing the floor plate like I did here, let me show you another way. Let me just edit that boundary. And delete these lines. Okay. Fine, don't attach. Didn't like it doing it before anyway. Now I have a railing in space, but I have nothing to stand on there. Okay, so let's put a landing there. So let me go to level 2 floor plan. I'm going to go to stair. And now I'm going to select landing right here. And I'm just going to create a sketch. Okay, so let's draw the boundary lines of that landing. I'm going to use this rectangle tool here. and I'm just going to draw a rectangle right there. And I'm going to hit the green check. Now there is a landing there. Let's see what the heck is going on. I don't exactly know where it is. I'm just going to hit the green check. All right, and let's look. Okay, look where it went. Boy, isn't that interesting. Why did it go up there? All right, let's click on the landing. Base level, level 2. All right, top level, no. Well, all right, let's change this from level 1 to level 2. Okay, it went right where this landing is. Now we got to get it up to here. So let's do, I'm going to try a base offset of 7'6" because our floor to floor is 15. And it puts it at the right location. But there's some other stuff in there, right? So let's click around and first off, I'm going to just grab the railings and delete them. Okay, I simply just grabbed them and delete them. I didn't have to go into any tool or anything like that. Oops, I moved that door, I think. Oh, no. Oop. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is tab into here. I'm going to hover over this tab, grab that structure of support here. It's going to let me. I don't think it's going to let me delete it. All right. Let's grab the whole thing, hit edit stairs. I'm just going to grab that support, delete it. I'm going to grab the support over here, delete it, and the support here. And I'll leave this one. Let's take a look at that. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna hit the green check, and now we're back in business. So really, this would probably be the way it gets built. You leave a giant void as an architect, and you say, hey, stair company, come in here and fill it with your magical stairs. And then they'll fill it up. Rarely would they cut the floor plate like I shown there. They might make the floor plate go all the way over because that's an easier way to do it instead of just doing this. And then this little portion over here becomes dead cat alley, as we sort of joke about in architecture. So that is the way that you make a simple fire stair in the project we're working on. I practiced this a couple times. Do it. If you get it once through this video, do it again and do it again, and then it's burned in and you'll have it and you'll have mastery. So it takes some getting used to work with these component stairs. What's funny about the component stairs is I can place a stair, but then I can go in and I can edit each run of stairs or the landing. And I can convert each of those to a sketch base, and I can make them any shape I want, or I can delete them or whatever the case may be. So using the stair tool sort of gets you started in the world of stairs, but then you ultimately edit it on your own. So see if you can create a stair like this for your fire stairs. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.